What is up, you guys? My name is Mickey. Another day, another plant vlog. So yes, today what we are going to talk about is my top, best, and ultimate plants for beginner plant parent. So yes, if you are starting your plant journey as a plant parent, then this video is for you. And before anything else, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, watch any of my videos, you can visit right now and you can click the subscribe and like button and also the bell button for more notification if I have more videos here in my YouTube channel. So yes, and also if you are wondering, I am wearing an earphone right now because I am outside in our mini garden and there are a lot of noise here. There are a lot of motors, bikes, people talking, and then my cousins are playing some music. So yeah, so why not a little put the earphone and just to have a clear and very good sound. Because come on, I'm just doing a phone vlog right now. Okay, so let's start my top 5 or top ultimate plants for a plant parent beginner, starting off with this one. So this is a ZZ plant, welcome plant, or Zamioculcas zamiifolia. So a quick history of this one. So this was founded in 1905. Yeah, in 1905, and first discovered as an outdoor plant and was later on proven that it can be propagated, which is one of the reasons why it was distributed globally, and also later on founded that it can be also an indoor plant. So why it is one of the best plants out there for a plant parent beginner? So yes, I will discuss to you the 3 main points. So the first one is when it comes into interior design. This is very famous when it comes into interior designs. Makikita nyo sila sa mga offices, sa mga dental clinics, and it can also be put into your rooms with a minimal amount of sunlight. And the second point is that this is very or super easy to care. So it is only a low maintenance plants. And I will discuss to you later what are the lighting and watering requirements for these plants. And the last point that I will talk about is when it comes into its air purifying capabilities. Yes, this is scientifically proven that it can purify air just like this snake plants that is behind me. Okay, so let's begin with the lighting and watering requirements for these plants. So when it comes into lighting, so yes, make sure you will not put this in a no light condition, but this is a low light. So low light doesn't mean no light at all. So I learned that from Summer Rain Oak, so you should check out her vlogs. It's very awesome and has a very wide range of knowledge when it comes into plants. So yes, by means of low light is that you can read books without turning your room light at all. And yeah, this is a very resilient and independent plant. So this is good for those rooms that has little amount of sunlight.
Okay, so let's talk about watering these plants. As it only requires a minimal amount of sunlight, it also only requires a minimal amount of watering. So I think I water mine every 2 weeks. Yeah, every 2 weeks. And also, this ZZ plant has a very efficient root system. So that is why sobrang suitable niya for a plant parent newbie. So ayun siya. Diba? Oh, diba? So yeah, you should really have this plant. Come on, this is a very strong and independent plant. ZZ plant. So yes, so also just a tip when it comes to watering, you can fill the top 2 inches of the soil, and if it's dry, then that is the time you can water it, or you can use this one. So this is a 3-way meter. So if you can see the red to blue line, so that is the moisture level. You just need to stick right it on the soil and then make sure that it is on the moist section. So if the meter is on the dry side of the meter, so that is the time you can water this plant. So yes, so that is the lighting and watering condition. So yes, this plant has a cons also. So this plant has a reputation of being poisonous, that when consumed, it can cause burning and irritation to skin. So make sure to practice your pets, if you have any pets in your house, to stay away from these plants, and also practice your children also to stay away from this gorgeous but poisonous plant. So yes. So if you are that person who always travel or who is always busy, then this plant is very for you. So you can just ignore it at a corner by meeting its minimal requirements. So yeah, this is the ZZ plant. Ang bigat! And that is it for my ZZ plant. And the next plant that I will be talking about is this one. So this is my snake plant, Draceana, or formerly known as the Sansevieria. So yes, it is now classified as a Draceana. So I learned that this is now classified as a Draceana when I checked the vlog of Summer Rain Oaks. So that is where you can find the explanation on why this is now classified as a Draceana plant. So like ZZ plant, this is also a low maintenance plant. When it comes into lighting, it can really cope up to low light to moderate indirect bright sunlight. And when it comes to watering, since this plant is like a succulent, it can store water to its root system, and it can also store water to its foliage, which is really amazing. And sobra kasing resilient ng plant na to. So etong dalawang to, ito yung sobrang hirap patayin, bes. So that is why if you are someone who wants to travel, bes, these plants are for you. So another tip when it comes into watering, so I water my, I think every 2 to 3 weeks. So ayaw din kasi niya ng too much water. So too much water can also cause root rot. So aside from its interesting foliage and easy to care guideline, this plant is one of the famous plant when it comes into air purifying. So a quick tip or background. So according to NASA studies, it releases nighttime oxygen. We know that plants produce oxygen, but what's unique about this one is it converts a lot of CO2 to O2 at night, which is very suitable in the bedroom. And as we release CO2 while sleeping, they can help circulate the oxygen or continuously circulate the oxygen in your room. And because other plants releases carbon dioxide at night in the absence of photosynthesis, this Sansevieria really continues to circulate or release or produce oxygen at night. And the last thing is that it can also absorb toxins in the air, toxins that can cause skin allergies. So yes, so if you are that type of person who is very OC in picking plants that they should really purify the air, then this one and this one is really for you. Come on. Best snake plant, sobrang resilient, sobrang strong. So ayun siya. Yeah, you can really take care of this plant. And that is it for my snake plant. So the third plant that I will introduce to you or show to you that is very suitable for a plant parent beginner, this one. So these are Epipremun, Aureum, or Pothos. And who doesn't love Pothos, right? So probably one of the very well-known plants for our newbie plant parent because of how easy you can take care of this plant. So this is also a recommendation by a lot of plant tubers, since this plant is easy to care, easy to propagate, easy to water. So what I really love about this plant, and this is a vining plant actually, so you can put it on top of your bookshelf, or yeah, so you can climb it on a moss pole, so it will really look good. And also what I really adore this plant is there are different variation of this plant. So I have right now is my neon Pothos, and this is my marble queen Pothos, and I think yeah, behind this camera, that is where my golden Pothos is. So yeah, there are still a lot of variation of Pothos like Cebu Blue Pothos, Manjula Pothos, which is really good, and which is I wish I could have. So what are the lighting and watering requirements for this plant? So when it comes to lighting, it can cope up to slightly low to bright indirect sunlight. Or if you do not have natural light in your room, you can get a grow light, and this plant will surely thrive. So when it comes to watering, they like to have its soil dry out before watering. So still fill the top 2 inch of the topsoil. So when it feels dry, that is the time you should really need to water. Or you can just use a moisture meter to know or track down the moisture level of the soil. So still it depends on the lighting level on when can you water this plant. And the last point that I will talk about is the cons for this plant. So having this plant can also be poisonous, that when consumed it can cause some skin irritation, like the like this one, like the ZZ plant. But they are also one of the best air purifying plant, which also absorb toxins into the air. So yeah, you should really get this one because this is such a beginner plant. And also I love this. So I'm still waiting for it to grow, so it will have a fall effect to our shelves on inside of our house. So yeah, this is really good. So that is it. So that is my Pothos or Epipremun Aureum. So you should really get one of those, as it is really easy to care. So for a plant parent, a newbie, this plant is really suitable for you because yeah, you can ignore it as long as you meet its minimal requirement. And of course, it will surely thrive. It will really surely thrive because mine, I think the Marble Queen and this is my Enjoy Photos also. So they are located inside of our house. I think this is 8 to 10 feet away from the west facing door that we have. And what I have here in our outside garden is my silver satin or Scindapsus and also my golden Pothos. And yes, that is it for my third one, which is my Pothos.
Okay, so I think the sound is better when I put off my earphones because the microphone is really getting all the sounds out here. Now onto my fourth plant, which is this one. So this is my Syngonium Podophyllum. I think this is the Maria ALLUSION and this is the Syngonium batik, and there are still two over here hiding. So what I really love about this plant is that they are still somewhat underrated at in the plants community, and yeah, not a lot of plant parents are still talking about it. And what is amazing about this plants, girl, there is so many variation. I think my pink Syngonium, may tricolor, tapos may strawberry eyes. Alam ko madami pa eh. Pero yung pinaka hinahanap ko is the Syngonium Podophyllum albo variegata. So that is the Syngonium variation that I am looking for, and I'm still looking forward to have it because that is such a beauty. So if you will watch the vlog of one of my plant tuber idol, which is Sharina Talada, she featured her Syngonium albo variegata, which is divine. Sobrang divine niya. So yeah, I wish I could have that one someday. Now let's talk about the lighting and watering requirements for this one. For the lighting, it really loves a moderate to bright and direct sunlight. And for the watering, yes, you can leave the soil as it dries, and then after that you can water. So yeah, they really love a bright indirect sunlight, and they are located here at our mini garden, and still they are really thriving so well. But I'm not sure if you're going to put them on a low light condition because I think they will not thrive that as much than on a brighter sunlight, indirect sunlight. So as you can see, yes, there is two new growths here, and this one is about to unfurl. So I'm really excited for this one. Now for the cons of having this plant, yes, still majority of the indoor plants are poisonous. So make sure to practice your children and your pets to stay away from these plants, as it can cause some skin irritation when consumed. So yes, that is it for my Syngonium Podophyllum, and you as a plant beginner, you should really get this one. This is really easy to care. So yeah, Syngonium. Hi! So as you can see, I changed my location kasi medyo nagiging maingay na talaga sa labas. So may mga nagkakaraoke, but it's okay. It's part of the Filipino culture. Kailangan lang natin talaga lumipat. So, ayun siya. That is it for my fourth plant, which is my Syngonium Podophyllum. So, wait. My silum is waving. Hi! So, yeah, that is my silum. So, now for the fifth and last plant that I will show to you. This is probably one of my most favorite plant at my collection at the moment. It is such a gorgeous plant. This one. So this is my Philodendron Micans, or the velvet leaf philodendron. Yes. So what I really love about this plant, it is very easy to care. When it comes into lighting, it just requires moderate to bright indirect sunlight. Yes, they do love a bright and indirect sunlight. Don't ever put them on a direct sunlight, as their leaves might easily burn. Now for the next one, which is the watering, yes, let the top few inches of the soil medium dried out first, then you can water it, or you can just use moisture meter for you to track down the moisture level of its soil. Girl, I am lost for word for this one. This is such a gorgeous plant. This is giving me elegance. This is giving me royalty. Gorgeous plant. Actually, the time that I bought this plant, I don't have any plans on buying this plant at all, because I'm looking for other plants. So no philodendron at that moment. But when I saw this, I was like, wow. Well, it's very gorgeous. Yeah, I'm saying gorgeous multiple times, but I don't care, because this is such a beauty to me. So if you're a plant parent newbie, you can really get this plant. This is very easy to care. You can just leave it on a one spot, but make sure that you have a bright or moderate indirect sunlight, and then yeah, you can just go anywhere else. But make sure to meet its minimal requirements also when it comes to watering. So for the location of this Philodendron Micans that I have, yeah, this is our west facing door. So this is the only light source that we are getting at our house. So yes, see, it is just hanging in there, just getting some bright indirect sunlight, and then it's growing. It is growing. So it just gave me this one, and then it will give me another leaf. So see, this is a very easy to care plant. I love this plant so much. So yeah, so this is the Philodendron Micans. And that is it. That is my top 5 ultimate and best plant for a plant parent newbie. So I know there is still a lot of plants that is suitable for a newbie plant parent. So for you experienced ones, what are your most favorite plants for, or recommendation for a plant parent newbie? So comment down below on the comment section. So yes. And also, if you are wondering, when it comes into the soil, when it comes into the pots, make sure that it is a well-draining soil and well-draining pots, because I noticed that one of my photos, which is my golden photos, it has yellow leaves and the tips are somehow turning brown. So I noticed that the draining holes on its pot, it is not quite that big, or quite not that enough. So yeah, the water is staying at the soil, which making the soil too much wet for the photo. So when I remove it, girl, it is giving me new life already. So I prune it, I cut some yellow leaves, I changed the soil, I enhance the draining hole. It is already giving me new life. Oh yeah, already. So yes, and that is it. I hope you really learn a lot, as this process is also a learning to me. So let's continue to learn together, and yes, let's influence one another to love plants, to take care of plants, because plants are good, plants are therapeutic, plants are really good for our mental health. So when these babies came into my life, sobrang na-relax ako, sobrang nakakapag-isip ako ng maayos. So they are somehow my stress reliever at the moment. So thank you for watching my vlog. If you want to know more about the plants that I have, you can subscribe. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell in order for you to be notified if I have more future videos here in my YouTube channel. Well, definitely I will have more plant vlogs on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, which is the Planet of the Plants PH. So yes, that is my official IG account. So once again, my name is Mickey of Planet of the Plants PH. See you soon. See you next plant vlog. Bye! Have a great day. Stay safe.